If you open Google Maps right now and draw a straight line between Madrid and Miami, you'll have the perfect route on paper. But if a pilot actually followed that line, they'd face brutal headwinds and burn enough extra fuel to circle the Earth again. The problem? Your school map lied to you about the shape of the world? Today, we're diving into the 5 most bizarre aviation routes and understanding the genius and sometimes terrifying science that decides your next flight path. On a flat map, the route from New York to Beijing looks like it should cross the Atlantic in Europe. In reality, the plane climbs straight toward the North Pole, crossing the Arctic. Why? Because the Earth is fat in the middle and thin at the poles. Imagine trying to go around a basketball. Circling the equator is a long journey, but crossing near the top is much shorter. It's what we call a Great Circle route. By flying over Alaska, airlines save up to 15 tons of fuel per flight. Alaska became the world's gas station, not as a destination, but because it's the shortest corner on the planet for global travelers. The Himalayas are a black hole for air traffic. It's not because of legends or politics, it's pure physics. The cabin loses pressure, oxygen masks drop, and the pilot has exactly 20 minutes of air for the passengers. In that time, they must descend to 10,000 feet, where the air is breathable. The catch: the floor in the Himalayas is at 20,000 feet. There is nowhere to descend without slamming into a mountain of ice. Furthermore, the nearest airport could be hundreds of miles away over impassable terrain. Flying there isn't just difficult. It's a logistical trap that airlines prefer to avoid entirely. Ever notice that the flight to Europe is always faster than the flight back? You can thank the jet streams. Imagine invisible rivers of air in the stratosphere moving at supersonic speeds. To save money, pilots dive into these rivers. Going from New York to London is like rowing with the current. But on the way back, if they tried the same path, the headwind would act like a wall, increasing fuel consumption by 30%. This is why your flight map might show the plane taking a massive detour around the North Atlantic to dodge the wind. It's not the shortest path in miles, but it's the shortest in time and effort. Why don't we fly in a straight line from Los Angeles to Australia across the center of the Pacific? Enter the ETOPS Rule Extended Range Twin Engine Operational Performance Standards. Modern planes have 2 engines. If one fails, the plane can still fly, but it must land within a set time frame, usually 3 to 5 hours. The middle of the Pacific is so vast that there are dead zones where you'd be more than 6 hours from any runway. To ensure you're never stranded, planes fly in an arc, keeping emergency airports like Midway Atoll or Alaska within reach. It's a route designed by the fear of mechanical failure, not distance. This is the route that fuels the most conspiracy theories. Why don't we just cross Antarctica to get from Australia to Chile? On a flat map, it looks like a hop. In the real world, besides the ETOPS rule, we have magnetic storms. Near the South Pole, magnetic interference can scramble navigation and radio systems. Additionally, jet-fueled Jet A1 begins to freeze at minus 47 degrees Celsius. Over Antarctica, high-altitude temperatures can easily drop below that. Flying there would require expensive, heavy fuel heating systems. Instead, planes skirt Antarctica to catch southern winds, but they never cross the heart of the white continent. Conclusion: next time you look at your flight screen and think the path looks weird, remember, the straight line is an illusion. Math, physics, and safety are the real captains.